what you thought it would be? What did you think? How would you evaluate these practices for you guys?
I mean, as a football player, as a competitive football player, you always want to say that, you know, you're going to come out and do the best, do the greatest, and that's how I approach spring. I would say I was ready for spring. I was boosted up, you know, going back and forth to offensive players, telling them to bring theirs. It's like I'm going to bring mine. But, I mean, spring was definitely a learning experience. I wouldn't say I just came and dominated, but I definitely had things I learned and things I needed to perfect. So, yes, sir, it was a good experience.
I've been through a couple of the spring balls, and this is the most energy that I've sensed, especially from your guys' side of the ball, the defense. You guys seem to be flying around a little bit more physical with everybody. Was that like a conscious thing from you guys as a group that you say, hey, we're going to take it to the offense, even though it's just spring ball?
Yes, sir. I mean, defensively, I mean, you know, nobody has to sit down and explain how our last season was defensively. I mean, there was definitely things we needed to work on as far as running to the ball, tackling, and things like that. And spring was just the first step, you know. We just needed to bring that intensity and get each other going. And when we're tired, you know, stay up, stay focused, you know. And I think on my side, at least, you know, I may not be getting a lot of reps with ones or going in a lot with twos, but as long as I stay vocal, I can get those players that's inside to just, you know, get boosted back up, yell back and forth with me, you know. We yell back and forth with the offense and get a practice going, you know. So, yes, sir.
You guys are a fully loaded linebacking core. Last year it was, you know, people were bringing Cyril in, you're trying to find
right.
some bodies. Do you guys feel like you guys are like a loaded gun, like the fist of this defense, is how deep you guys are now?
Yes, sir, definitely, because, I mean, we're starting off with starting seniors, you know, and those starting seniors are definitely people you can learn from, definitely people you can sit down and take a lot in from. And I know myself coming in as a freshman, I know I just wanted to pick at Doc's mind because Doc is a very experienced and very veteranized player. And we also do have three backers coming in as freshmen, and I feel like definitely we're going to have a lot of depth at LBs this year, and luckily we have DJ back and everything to be able to start it off, and he's feeling real healthy, so we should be good. Yes, sir.
I was asking everybody what you guys prescribe to keep DJ healthy, and I think Doc said some vitamins. JJ said some muscle milk and some push-ups. What's your recommendation for DJ to stay healthy?
I mean, stretch. You know, I mean, above and beyond stretching, you can never do enough. Day in and day out, stretching has kept me healthy, I would say. But yes, sir. Awesome. DJ, you need to stretch, bro.
You guys at the spring showcase on Saturday. Now, a lot of other teams they play like actual games. It's more hitting and whatnot. I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
But would you guys as defense, based on how much juice you guys have now, would you rather play a more game type thing on Saturday as opposed to basically a practice scrimmage?
Yes, sir. I mean, as far as, like I said, defensively and offensively competitiveness, there's always that offensive player that's going to be like, no, you wouldn't have tackled me on that play. We would have been like, no, we would have tackled you, you know what I mean? And just that drive and finally be able to contact each other gives us a feel for going in for the season, you know, what things you might need to work on, whether it's, you know, widening and buzzing on the ball to make a tackle, whether it's, you know, making sure you're downhill on a pass to make the tackle and things of that nature as far as linebackers. But yes, sir, I would rather a game. I would rather full contact. Yes, sir.